questions, for reflection. The way the early Christians in Philippi are told they can make the great Apostle Paul happy is by becoming holy, becoming more like Jesus, who emptied himself for each one of us. That kind of humility is evident in a lifestyle of putting others before oneself. The church teaches there's a universal call to holiness. It can be lived in every walk of life and every vocation. Are we growing in holiness in our daily life? Are we changing as we cooperate with grace? Are we becoming more like Jesus? If not, why not? And how can we change? The psalmist David sings of holding ourselves in quiet and silence like a child in its mother's arms. In the fast-paced lifestyle of our contemporary age, do we find time for silence before God? Do we make time for silence before God? Jesus sees our own poverty, all of us. For many, it is economic. For others, it's a poverty of disability or of heart and spirit. Jesus, who was rich, became poor so that by his poverty we could receive his riches. And he always manifested and still manifests what the church calls a love of preference for the poor. How do we treat the poor in all their manifestations? How do we view the goods of the earth that have been entrusted to us?